Hey guys, welcome to Happy Time Reviews. Well, as you know, Happy Times also has, you know, a section that we reserve for rants, raves, and just things we'd like to see changed. This is a call out to the gaming computer manufacturers. I'm speaking of like HP, Asus, MSI, Lenovo, since they have the Legion series, um, HP Omen and Victus. Dell has their Latitude Gaming series. Um, and then there's all these other companies that make gaming PCs, but that's just to name a few of the major players here. Um, you know, I own a janitorial services company, and in that company, we use all in one PCs. It's a lot easier because you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of extra wiring and rerouting like a desktop computer. I mean, here, let me turn this around and show you what I'm talking about here. Look at that just rat's nest of wires to run this desktop computer down here. It is just absolutely crazy. So having an all-in-one computer where you can just put your computer on your desk and turn it on every day, turn it off. It has a good speaker system. It has a killer monitor, um, all that kind of stuff. Graphics card. Um, and there are some all-in-ones out there that have a graphics card, so they would be able to handle some decent games. I wouldn't necessarily trust them to run VR, but I would trust them to run some decent games. Um, but unfortunately, there's not any good solution to a gamer for an all-in-one PC. You can get all kinds of decent laptop computers, and one could argue that yeah, I guess you could get a really nice laptop computer and then just buy a second monitor and hook it all up to that monitor, and there you go. But I'm one to argue no, it's not going to have a touch screen, it's not going to have the camera on the larger monitor, I'm going to have to use the laptop itself, blah blah blah. Um, so or even speakers for that matter. So I'm speaking to these manufacturers. You know, I would like to see, if you're going to release a new product, I'd like to see something along the lines of like an all-in-one gaming computer. It would, especially for those of us who are big gaming enthusiasts, make it available in 24 inch, 27 inch, 32 inch, and that iconic ultra wide monitor, 34, 38 inch. Um, but make one like that where it's easily upgradable or easily fixable. You can change the processors out. You can change the RAM out, or just build them so they're killer to begin with. Um, have them with built-in killer graphics, like a 4090 built-in, um, and just things of that nature. That's my recommendation, is to please, because uh, I have an all-in-one that I'll be leaving a review for shortly. I just haven't had the time to edit it together properly, because I'm doing a voiceover of it. So my recommendation is this Lenovo, and I think it's just called a Lenovo Idea Center 5i, or 7i. Yeah, it's a 5i. But it has this base, and at the base of the computer, it can charge your phone. That's where the power comes in, and the power button is located. It's a wireless charger. And then it has a subwoofer in it, so it actually gives you some good bass. It has a full JBL system. It says right on it it's JBL, and really that's stereo jams. If if that computer had a decent graphics card in it, especially because even the monitor is killer, I would probably have that instead of this entire Legion setup that I've got. Um, that I reviewed recently. I would much prefer to have something that's just a one and done. I don't want the mess of wires. I don't want all the extra BS. And, don't get me wrong, the cool rainbowy stuff, but you can just put that on the monitor so that way the whole wall is lit up behind the monitor. I mean, there's so many things that could be done to make this computer. So manufacturers, again, I'm speaking to you, um, and anybody else out there. Again, this is an opinionated video. This is not a reviews video. Um, please make one. Please make one. It would make my life a lot easier to not have to deal with this cluster and mess of wires. Um, Something like this would be great. I can put it in my living room. So if you do make an all-in-one, I would still be willing to buy it, considering I do have this really nice desktop computer. Um, but if you made one, and it was killer, 32-inch curved screen, 64 gigs of RAM, the current iteration of an i9 processor, and an AMD Ryzen processor, current iteration of a Ryzen processor. Either one would be okay. Same goes with the graphics card. Doing either an AMD 7900 S or M, or doing an NVIDIA RTX 4070, 4080, 4090. M would also work, or H. I think they come in an H too. Those would also work. Again, those products are going to revolutionize an industry that normally, you buy, you upgrade, you change. Again, don't get me wrong, I love having that idea. Like, again, for my gaming desktop down here, I love the idea I could go get 128 gigs of RAM. I already have the best processor that you could put in it that the motherboard would support. Um, Even if I put in a larger power supply, I don't think it could handle the 13th gen processors. I tried two different 13th gen processors, and my PC wouldn't power on after putting them in. So, again, my recommendation is, because if you're going to build a laptop where really all you can upgrade is the RAM, you can't even change out the processor, why not do the same on an all-in-one? Have it give out soundbar-like performance, with nice bass. Uh, have it do all of the above. So that's my rant. I hope anybody and everybody was listening. If you want to leave a comment or further this discussion, I'm more than happy to, continue this video later on. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching Happy Time Reviews. There's several more reviews you're going to see coming in over the next few weeks. Just keep tuned, like, subscribe, and I mean it. If there's anything that you can do, if you liked this video, please hit that like button. That helps this channel more than and makes the video get fed more on YouTube. So please. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching my rant. We'll talk to you in the future.